And a memo by the Michigan Education Department has a lot of students stuck at home, now wondering why they're doing online classes.
That memo says the so-called distance learning will not count toward their annual requirements.
7 Action News reporter Kim Russell found out it may not be the final decision.
And Governor Gretchen Whitmer forced the shutdown of schools across the state of Michigan to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Many schools reacted by implementing distance learning for their students. But now the state is saying that is not going to count.
Take a look at this memo. It asks whether instructional time on virtual learning counts in the state's eyes. The answer? No. This left families in shock.
Both my kids are in Warren Consolidated School Districts. I have a 7th grader and I have a senior in high school.
This mom says online learning seems to be working for her kids and easing her senior students' anxiety about whether graduation will happen.
My senior, she unfortunately doesn't know exactly what's going to happen to her senior year.
If the state is saying stop everything, then the state should say what is going to happen. And I didn't hear that. I just said, here's what you can't do.
Dr. Gerald Hill is superintendent of the West Bloomfield School District. He says it's unfair. After all, there are online publicly funded charter schools.
How do charter school students online get credit? The same mechanism could be in place for us. It'd be easy.
We welcome anybody to come to West Bloomfield and see what we're doing.
In contrast, one educator from Detroit sent out a tweet saying if you can't offer equitable virtual learning to every student in Michigan, it shouldn't count towards instructional hours for anyone. While the Department of Education did not elaborate on the memo, it is possible not all districts are able to meet all students' needs, leading to this. Sources tell 7 Action News the goal may not be to end virtual learning, but to pressure the federal government to lessen requirements on equal access to education right now. Clearly, nothing being decided is easy. Today, President Donald Trump made one move. Standardized tests are no longer required this year.
They've been through a lot. They've been going back and forth, schools open, schools not open. We're not going to be enforcing that, so I think you can let the people know.
Politics, it seems, will determine whether distance learning in the end is allowed.
Schools that have already put time and money into this distance learning and believe it's working are hoping that this memo is just a speed bump on their process and that soon they'll be able to get back to work. We will continue to follow what happens in our government that's going to impact our children. Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
That is a tough one, Kim. Thank you so much.